quorum, I call our special council meeting Friday the 6th of June, budget adoption, to order. Councillors, we'll start with a prayer. Heavenly Father, grant that we who would seek to serve you may have the wisdom of your Spirit, the guiding of your hand, and the grace to serve together for the prosperity of our city through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. National Anthem. Australians.
Let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is God by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Item 1, attendance apologies, nil. Item 2, leave of absence, nil. I go to councillors 3.1. Councillors, I move that the minutes of the 855 Special Budget Committee meeting held on Friday the 9th of May 2025, covered by recommendations 1 to 3 and 5 to 10 be received. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. All in favour show of hands. Against, motion carried. Any corrections, councillors? Councillors, I move that all remaining recommendations be adopted. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. All in favour show of hands. Against, motion carried. 3.2. Councillors, I move that the minutes of the 855 the Special Budget Committee meeting held on Thursday 15th of May 2025, covered by recommendations 1 to 7 be received. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. All in favour show of hands. Against, motion carried. Any corrections, councillors? I move that all remaining recommendations be adopted. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. All in favour show of hands. Against, motion carried. We move to 3.3. Councillors, I move that the minutes of the 855 Special Budget Committee meeting held on Thursday 22nd of May 2025, covered by recommendation 1 to 18, be confirmed and received. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. All in favour show of hands. Against, motion carried. Any corrections? No. I'll move that all remaining recommendations be adopted. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. All in favour show of hands. Against, motion carried. Conflict of interest declaration. Mr. CEO, being a general business, is nil. Now we go to item 5. Starting off with 5.1. Mayor's budget speech. Well, good morning to the community members presented in the public gallery there, and those live streaming in today's 2025-26 budget delivery. And this is a budget which achieved 3 key outcomes. 1, it maintains our long-term standing commitment to keeping rates as low as possible, pegged at CPI. 2, it focused heavily on our commitment to protect the green behind the goal. 3, It provides a record $1 billion plus investment in capital works project throughout our city. This is the first time in council history capital works expenditure in a single year has exceeded $1 billion. Keeping any rates increase within CPI range help families address cost of living pressures and give certainty to our 80,000 registered businesses. The 2025-26 city budget is $2.7 billion. At the heart of this budget is the commitment to preserve the incredible lifestyle qualities of this city while building a sustainable foundation for decades ahead. I would like to play a video now to highlight where your rates dollars are being invested. Let's roll it.
Our city is known for its opportunity and strong, diversified economy. With a growing population and over 80,000 businesses, we are planning smart, building strong, and investing in the future while keeping rates as low as possible. Protecting our stunning natural spaces, beaches, and parks is just as important. That's the heart of this year's budget. We're investing in green heart, in koala habitat, in waste-to-energy innovation, and disaster recovery and resilience. We're also strengthening the core services that makes life better, now and in the future. This is the Green Coast Budget, where lifestyle and progress go hand in hand. We're protecting lifestyle and investing in the future. Our green journey continues.
This budget is focused on value for individuals, families, and our entire city. Our population is growing, and planning for that future is critical. This budget supports the creation of a new planning scheme, one that balances housing needs, protecting and enhancing our environment, and economic opportunity. It also ensures we plan responsibly for resilient, connected communities, with a focus on livability and sustainability. We're working on a vision and laying the groundwork now to guide how our city grows so it remains a great place to live for generations to come.
We're keeping rates as low as possible while still delivering the core services residents rely on. Through disciplined budgeting and financial management, we're investing in essential services while absorbing high costs across fuel, labour and construction. We continue to prioritise local suppliers and job creation, putting ratepayer dollars back into our local economy.
We're investing in essential water, sewerage and recycling services across the city while protecting our natural environment. This budget advances planning for the Advanced Resource Recovery Centre, helping us divert waste from landfill and produce clean energy. We're also strengthening waste collection, disposal services and recycling programs to keep our city clean, efficient and sustainable for the future.
While residents find it increasingly difficult to prioritise their spending to maintain their quality of life, the Gold Coast's parks, natural areas and community programs offer real value, free, accessible spaces for families to enjoy together. This budget protects and expands on these as we invest in open spaces to explore and play, land acquisition for conservation and wildlife habitat protection. We're improving lighting and CCTV to ensure public spaces are safe and welcoming for everyone. We're also investing confidently in the Gold Coast sporting and aquatic centres, as well as new and existing sporting fields and recreational spaces to support healthy, active communities across the city.
We know that transport and infrastructure is a top priority for Gold Coasters, and we're delivering across the city. This budget funding value for money initiatives like public transport connectivity, improved intersections, road resurfacing, parking solutions are more active travel options. As we approach 2032, we're determined to ensure our infrastructure is Olympic ready.
A strong, diverse economy helps ease pressure on households by supporting local jobs, attracting investment and creating new opportunities across the city. And this budget backs our thriving events calendar, from major international spectacles to grassroots community celebrations that bring the locals together. We're also investing in ecotourism and business growth programs that strengthen our local economy while showcasing our natural environment. From cultural precincts to pop-up gigs and performance spaces, we're creating more ways for locals to enjoy arts, culture and live music right across this beautiful city.
As Mayor, I've seen the Gold Coast grow into a global city, but I've also seen the power of our natural spaces, our community spirit, and our shared resilience. Together, we're building a stronger, greener, and more connected Gold Coast. In this budget, we're going for gold while protecting the green. It's a privilege to lead a team of councillors who are dedicated to protecting the lifestyle that makes our city so special. I'd like to thank our CEO, Tim Baker, the executive leadership team, the Office of the Mayor, and all city staff for their commitment to delivering for our community.
Well, councillors, we've done it again, with an average general rates increase of 2.7% for principal place of residence and owner-occupier properties. For 14 consecutive years of low rates mantra, keeping any rates increase at or below CPI. It's to be noted that it's a Brisbane CPI March quarter, Queensland government statistics. There are 168,000 principal place of residence properties in our city. Through a supermajority vote, we have retained a 10% pay on time discount. Around 85% of ratepayers pay on time and receive the discount. The video has already expressed our thanks to the CEO and his executive team for their support and hard work, but I'd like to make a special mention to Susan Crisp, Executive General Manager on my left, Business Services, and Karen Farquhar, Chief Revenue Officer. You know they dealt with many alterations to this year's budget as we debated, add, subtract, and they have kept up a steady stream of information throughout the entire budget process. I also like to thank every city employee for shaping our city that we can all be extremely proud of. Clean, green, safe and sustainable. I can say that spells Gold Coast, but it doesn't. But it means Gold Coast. Together, we will continue to protect our lifestyle and deliver for all. Councillors, I move that the Mayor's presentation of the 2025-26 budget be received. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carried, unanimous. 5.2, page 15, councillors. I move the recommendation that's on the screen. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. Anyone speak against? Councillor Tozer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It doesn't bring me any joy to do this, but I think we've worked so hard on this budget, and I was really encouraged actually by that introductory video, Mr. Mayor. I think you've done a really good snapshot of how the budget has come together. But in the operational plan, there exists a project that I can't support in the current annual. It's in the annual plan and the operational plan, and it's the Springbrook Cableway. And it concerns me, Mr. Mayor, that the issues relating to the Springbrook Cableway seem so contradictory to the video that we've just watched about it being the greenest budget. And so, whilst I'm speaking against this item because I committed to my community that I would, I wanted to create some context around that and refer back to the comments that you've made in the public about the Springbrook Cableway. Over many times you've talked about it being a project you're really passionate about, and I admire that passion. But you've also made comments about it not going ahead if it doesn't meet the most strict environmental credentials. And in line with the way that you've just displayed this budget, and I agree with the way you've displayed it, I think it is one of our greenest budgets ever. We've done some phenomenal investments, particularly, my own committee manages that area. But I have grave reservations about the environmental credentials of Springbrook Cableway. I'm now, over the past decade, very, very familiar with some of those variables, and I'm not convinced it can be delivered in line with your commitment to the strictest environmental assessment. I wanted to stand today and make sure I said that. I appreciate what we are actually proceeding with in the operational plan is just some commercial feasibility studies, not an environmental assessment. We don't have a route or things like that. But it would be remiss of me and not representative of my community's interests if I didn't stand today to say that I'm not supportive of the Springbrook Cableway in the current annual plan.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor.
Speaking for, Councillor Hamill.
Mr. Mayor, just to briefly say that I think it's worth pointing out that when most other local governments around us are talking about rate increases of 2, 3, 4 times this, we really should call that out. It was a challenging budget to find those savings, but through a lot of good debate, a lot of good friction, which is how budgeting should be done, we've managed to find enough savings in our operational program to achieve a 2.7% rate increase. And as you mentioned, that comes with no reduction in our CapEx program. While other local governments are cutting their CapEx program, we're on track for $1 billion of capital expenditure this year. So I thought they were two very important points that I wanted to call out and acknowledge that the work done by this chamber and by the organisation to bring those numbers together is a great result for our city, not just for this year's budget, but sets the foundation for what the next decade of budgets look like.
Speaking against, and I'll close the debate, councillors. You all know we've all been working together, and it's one of the most difficult budget to rein it in. But I would put to you this way: after 14 years, this budget is probably the right budget at the right time for the for cost of living, and to keep it at 2.7%. My prediction, councillors, that's what Councillor Hamill alluding to, you will see throughout, we're the first cab off the rank, and you will see throughout southeast Queensland that we're the lowest rate increase and the highest capital expenditure per capita. You'll see, I won't predict at Brisbane, but the capital expenditure will be cut and cut and cut. And what it means, councillors, is this: we are living within our means, at the same time protecting our lifestyle. So, councillors, I commend to you this motion, and I'll put it to the vote. All in favour, show of hands. Against, carried, unanimous. We go to 5.3. Councillors, I move that the rating resolution 2025-26 report be received and information noted. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carried, unanimous. 5.4, differential general rates categorisation of land. I move the recommendation on page 193, or that's on the screen. Sometimes I will, because if it's nice and I know, that's not saying. Sometime I will. Sometime I will delegate to Division 5 councillor. Councillors, I put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, carried, unanimous. Yep. 5.5. Council, this one is differential general rates. I move the recommendation on page 275 onwards. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. Anyone speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against? Sorry? Division? All in favour, show of hands.
Mayor Tate, Councillor Young, Councillor Taylor, Councillor Curtis, Councillor Hemmel, Councillor Fowler, Councillor Gates, Councillor Wilkinson, Councillor Lacastra, Councillor Doran, Councillor Tozer, Councillor Marshall, Councillor O'Neill,
Against?
Councillor Patterson, Councillor Martin.
Motion carried. Supermajority. 5.6, open space, including koala habitat, maintenance and enhancement of separate charges. I move the recommendation. It's on the screen on page 283. Second to Councillor Peter Young. Anyone want to speak against the koala? I put it to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carried, unanimous. 5.7, recreation space separation charge. I move the recommendation. Seconder, Councillor Tozer. Anyone speak against the motion? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carried, unanimous. Councillors, we go now to 5.8, city transport improvement separate charges. I move the motion on page 285. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. Anyone speak against the motion? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, carried, unanimous. 5.9, disaster management, response and recovery separate charges. This one, Councillor, I move the recommendation. Second to Councillor Hamill. There's an amount of $10 recovery charge there of $10 per rateable assessment. That's $5 6 months, and it's just one of those things that we need to recover. Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carried, unanimous. 5.10, volunteer fire brigade separate charges. I move the recommendation. Second to Councillor Peter Young. The sum there, councillors, I draw to your attention, is $2. One gold coin to make sure that the people out in the bush has their Rural Firefighter Brigade. They've got fuel in the trucks and all of that. Councillor Peter Young. Yes, sure.
Very briefly, thanks, Mr. Mayor. This is an exceptional levy that we apply to the city residents and all property owners, and it's for an exceptional group of people, all the volunteers that put themselves in danger to protect ourselves, our lifestyle and our environment. So it's a wonderful levy. It's a small impact on people, but it provides a great benefit to the fire brigades and their, as you said, with their fuel and electricity costs, all of those sorts of things that are not met by the Queensland Fire Service, and there's a growing list of things not met by the Queensland Fire Service. There's been pressure to increase the levy, but we've kept it at the $2 per annum, which is very modest. Thanks, Mr. Mayor.
Councillor, put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carried, unanimous. Motion 11 is the water utility charge. I move the recommendation, seconded by Councillor Curtis. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carried. For people streaming in, you can see that we're moving through it quickly, not because we're not mindful or really gone through it. We've gone through months and months, line by line, of debate and everything, and we've come to the best solution for the city, and most of it we're have basically modified it so that we're in line to deliver for the best and majority of the Gold Coasters. So I don't want people streaming in thinking, gee, they're just flicking it through. We are, but only after a lot of hard work, a lot of toilet breaks. Right, so this one is the sewerage utility charges. You ready to go, eh?
Speaking of toilet breaks, Mr. Mayor,
yeah,
sewerage charges.
Okay. Pun wasn't intended, but Anyway, councillors, I need a seconder. Councillor Curtis. Anyone speak against the motion? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, carry, unanimous. Then we go to 513. This is sewerage waste, trade waste utility charges. I move the recommendation. And Councillor Young, would you like to read the recommendation there? Would you like to say? Oh, Councillor Curtis is seconding it. Anyone speak against the motion? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carry, unanimous. We now go to 514, which is waste management utility charges. I move the recommendation on page 322, second to Councillor Curtis. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carry, unanimous. We go to 515, waste management access charge. I move the recommendation on page 353, second to Councillor Curtis. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carry, unanimous. 516 is recycling utility charge. I move the recommendation, second to Councillor Curtis. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carry, unanimous. 517, rates and charge levy and payment. I move the recommendation, second to Councillor Hamill. Anyone speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, Councillor Tozer, which way did you vote? Yeah, okay, good. It's unanimous. 518, discount on rates and charges. I move the recommendation. Second to Councillor Hamill. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. Do you want to call division? Anyone? Division. All in favour, show of hands.
Mayor Tate, Councillor Taylor, Councillor Curtis, Councillor Hamill, Councillor Fowler, Councillor Gates, Councillor Wilkinson, Councillor Patterson, Councillor Martin, Councillor Lacastra, Councillor Doran, Councillor Marshall, Councillor O'Neill.
Against?
Councillor Young and Councillor Tozer.
Carried, supermajority. So next one is the overdue rates and charges. I move the recommendation on page 357, second to Councillor Hamill. Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carry, unanimous. 520, it's the rates concessions general. I move the recommendation, second to Councillor Hamill. Anyone speak against the motion? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carried, unanimous. 521, pensioner rates rebate. I move the recommendation. Second to Councillor Peter Young. Anyone speak against the motion? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carry, unanimous. 522, it's the rate concession pensioner rate rebates. So I move the recommendation there. Second, Councillor Hamill, just to let everyone know, that's for the pensioner rate rebate. That's an additional 10% increase from last year for the rebate. So it's the highest in 6 years. So, Councillor, I put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against, motion carry, unanimous. 523 is rates concession rebate donations. I move the recommendation. Second to Councillor Hamill. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against? Carried. Unanimous. 524. Rate concession deferral of rate payment. I move the recommendation. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. Councillors, anyone speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against? Motion carried. Unanimous. 525 item. Rate concession rebates voluntary conservation agreement. Councillors, I move the recommendation. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against? Motion carried. Unanimous. 526. I move the recommendations. Councillors. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. Anyone wish to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against? Motion carried. 527. It's in grey. I move the recommendation. It's on the screen. Seconder, Councillor Hamill. If there's any question on this one, we'll have to go to close. Councillor Patterson.
If we could just have a look at it just for 1 second, sorry. My apologies for...
We good? Anyone want to speak against? Put the motion to you. All in favour, show of hands. Against? Motion carried. Yes? Against? So one against. Okay, carried. Super majority. Mr. CEO, is there anything else? Okay, councillors, meeting now closed. I see you back here for the full council meeting.